Northern Ireland, home to round 2 of the 2016 British Rally Championship, the Circuit of Ireland Rally. Run over 2 days and 14 stages, the twisty Irish tarmac posed a very different challenge to the gravel forestry tracks of round 1, the mid-Wales stages.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how much tarmac we're going to see this weekend. It might be all mud, but definitely a big challenge ahead. It's been very, very wet here, so the verges are very soaked and saturated. So any cars that are going to touch that are going to bring so much mud onto the road. I'm sure the second pass will be exceptionally difficult.
Fastest on the qualifying stage, Elfyn elected to run first on the road on day 1, and the decision immediately looked to have been the correct one. He stormed through the first stage to take an early lead, but clearly felt he could have gone faster still.
It's almost full dry. We were expecting a lot more dampness and wetness, to be fair. My car's moving around not too much. It's more suited for slippery conditions, so not a great run.
Fastest again on stage 2, Elfyn's lead had grown to 12.4 seconds, but he reported some kind of steering problem. His 2016 season had begun superbly. Wins in the WRC 2 category on both the Monte Carlo and Swedish rallies had been followed by victory in mid-Wales, and so Elfyn led both championships. Stage 3 on the Circuit of Ireland, however, marked the first real bad news of the year for the young Welshman. The spectacular Tor Head stage saw the first retirement of the year, with the Fiesta R5 having to be pushed into a farmyard. It wasn't the steering problem from stage 2 that caused the retirement though. Instead, it was the alternator belt, now resting on the car's windscreen, that was the culprit.
Well, we had a separate problem that we had on stage 2. That was steering related, so that was not ideal, but obviously we were still able to continue. But actually, just 300 metres up the road here, we just had a flash of a warning, and obviously we then knew we had to stop the engine. And when we saw it was the belt, there was nothing we could do.
With a new belt fitted, the car was able to start day 2 under the Rally 2 regulations, but any hope of a good result was gone. That didn't stop Elfyn from pushing, however, and he again set the fastest time on the day's opening stage. This, though, was now a test for Elfyn, the car and the tyres, although at the end of the stage he seemed happy enough.
Obviously these stages are new for me, all new, so it's a case of checking the notes a little bit, and obviously it's a bit slippy in places, but yeah, okay.
Another fastest stage time, a feat he repeated on 3 of the next 4 stages. An uncharacteristic accident meant his rally came to an end for a second time on stage 12, and this time there would be no restart. But 6 fastest times from the 7 stages he completed showed that Elfyn will be on the pace when the BRC returns for the Ulster Rally in August.